Hi guys, this video is about flat earth. Now if you get mad at me for telling you that the earth is not flat, you're welcome to go unsubscribe. I have 10 points to make about why the earth is not flat. First of all, if the earth was flat, there would be no electromagnetic field. An electromagnetic field is trillion tons of molten lava swirling around an iron core in a sphere really fast, thousands of miles an hour, as the earth rotates, and that's where you get your electromagnetic field. We would be killed by the radiation from the sun. The cosmic rays would get through. There's nothing to protect us, and we would all die. Life cannot exist on earth without an electromagnetic field, and there has to be an electromagnetic field existing in a globe, not a flat earth. There would be no gravity. Without a center of gravity, we would just simply float away into outer space. A flat earth, it would be like a pizza, so there's nothing really to hold you to the ground, especially as you get out to the outer edge of the flat earth. It's might be less and less and less gravity, so that theory falls apart for them. The other one is the Earth is not the Earth is not as big as the solar system. I made this point because you see a diagram on YouTube, and they'll have a pizza-like Earth, and they say nighttime is explained when the sun moves so far away on the other end of the pizza Earth that over here is not getting enough light. Guys, Pluto, the furthest planet, has light from our sun. Earth does not stretch out as big as our solar system. So, it may be dim, but I could still probably read this note if I was sitting on Pluto. So that theory is no good for them either. The other one is, let's see, sunrise, it would be the same. At the same time, sunrise would happen all over the earth if it was flat, all at the same time. That's not the case. There would be no night side. So, this is the earth, and when the sun comes up, as soon as it starts peaking the flat earth, everything would get sun. So that theory falls apart. The other one, you cannot see the curvature of the earth from ground level, guys. You have to be almost into outer space because earth is so big, it looks flat from the ground. If you were an ant, the size of an ant, and you were sitting on a big beach ball, it would look flat to you because it's so big and you're teeny tiny. It would look completely flat. It's only until you got off the beach ball that you would see, hey, the beach ball is round. No one has ever took a video or a picture of the end of the earth where it falls off into outer space, like it's flat, or for that matter, get in a helicopter and rise over the large ice wall that blocks the edge and film that. Because it doesn't exist, guys. The earth is round. Get over it. Earth is not the center of our solar system. Heaviest objects always sink to the center. Our sun is the largest and most heaviest object in our solar system. It's going to sink to the center. Everything else is going to rotate around it. That's why Jupiter and Uranus and Saturn and Neptune, all the gas giants, they're very, very lightweight because they're made out of gas. So they're the furthest away. They're the lightest. The more heavy the planets are, it gets closer to the sun because they're the heaviest. Like Mercury, it's mostly all iron. Mercury is a big iron core with a little thin crust of ground. The theory is that a big planet hit Mercury and knocked most of its crust off in the early formation of our solar system. Let me go to the next. I wrote these notes down, guys, so I don't forget all the points to make. The moon does not give off its own light, guys. The moon reflects the sun's light. I don't know where they get the idea that the moon gives off its own light. It's made out of dust. It's very light gray, and that's why it reflects the sun so well. But it doesn't give off its own light. And the eclipses. When you have an eclipse, you see a round shadow on the earth. When the moon gets in between the sun and the earth, and you see the shadow of the moon, you see a round circle. And it's not because the pizza is squarely lined up. It wouldn't be that way all the time. It would be sideways sometimes. It wouldn't be perfectly lined up with the earth like that. The other point, let me see. All the other planets would be flat also. When you look out into space, you see round planets. You can see them with telescopes. You can see that they're not flat. Why would Earth be the only flat thing and everything else up there is round when you look at it? That doesn't make sense. So that theory doesn't work, guys. I mean, wow. Let's see. Yes. Gravity forms planets into a ball. When you're in space, all the rocks are crushed, and that starts to create gravity, and that gathers other rocks and just keeps building until you get a planet. And this was discovered by some astronauts when they saw some salt in a bag, and it was floating, and the salt started to coalesce into a ball inside the bag, and that's when they discovered that's how planets form. So that's my 10 points. I looked up where flat Earth comes from, and it's this little young guy that came up with the idea, and how he has so much followers that actually, truly, wholeheartedly believe that the Earth is flat. Guys, I mean, there really is something wrong with you. Go get your head examined. I mean, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate comments, but be assured I'll delete them. Alright, that's it for this video. All you non-flat earthers, go subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll see you on the next upload, guys.